Welcome back to the channel, survivors. We've got another delay, a missing legend, and February itself seems to be shaping up to be huge here for ARK fans. Let's talk about it. So diving right in, first and foremost, let's just rip the band-aid off and get the delay announcement over with. The delay itself is actually related to the Power Rangers collaboration Wave 2. You guys know back in November of 2024, we actually had the announcement of a second wave of Power Rangers collaboration. In that original sneak peek artwork, not only do we get to see a couple sneak peeks of skins that were potentially coming with the collaboration, but we also got the date of January 23rd of 25, and unfortunately it's past that date, and we were all expecting it to drop, and it never happened. Well, this week's community crunch on the 24th, the day after everybody expected the collaboration to drop and heard nothing about it, we actually got an announcement stating that it has been delayed and now officially pushed back until February 6th of 2025. So basically a little over a week away at the time of you watching this video. And whether you're excited for the collaboration or not, one thing is for certain that I think both sides can agree on, and that is, man, we need more communication. We need more consistent communication between Wildcard and us players, dude. I absolutely hate finding out that something is delayed at the last minute. I mean, I don't like delays as much as the next person, but I think the delay would come a lot easier leading up to the launch date and not the day after the launch date. And so taking a deeper look into Wave 2 and what we can expect here to arrive on February 6th. Starting us off here, we're with the player skins down at the bottom. We obviously have Putty here in the bottom left. We have the Green Ranger here. We have Rita. We then have Lord Zed. We have Alpha 5. And then we also have the White Ranger. Now, on top of the player skins, we are getting a handful of creature skins, starting us off with the White Tiger Zord down here. We have the Titanus right here, as you can see. We've got the Green Dragon Zord, and then we also have the Mega Zord, which again is going to go for the mechs inside of Extinction. And with that information, it officially leads us into the missing legend, or at least I should say iconic legend when it comes to Power Rangers, and that is, where is Goldar? You guys know Goldar, right? The enemy that wears all the awesome golden armors, got the golden big wings, you know, featured throughout the entire Power Rangers series if you know anything about it. Well, oddly enough, he's not featured in this artwork that they dropped in the community crunch anywhere. And what's very interesting about this is actually in the original announcement, they did list Goldar as one of the player skins coming in the collaboration. And that begs a question here of what exactly happened to Goldar. Now, I've got a couple of theories. The first one here is maybe they had some licensing issues, right? Maybe they, for whatever reason, were not able to get the licensing figured out for their Goldar skin to be added into the game in time. Or my second theory is maybe they just simply didn't have the skin ready for this, you know, announcement, you know, piece. They wanted to get this out sooner than later, and maybe just Goldar wasn't ready, therefore they didn't include him. Or my third theory is maybe they do have him and they're just simply saving him as kind of like a last minute surprise or reveal to kind of hype up, you know, the collaboration when it does get closer or officially on February 6th. I don't know. That's just my personal theories. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this down below. And I honestly really like all the variations and variety when it comes to these skins available here for Wave 2 of Power Rangers. Now, I will state a couple of concerns or worries that I have, and that is related to the Zord skins and the mech skin. Like, I really hope that they've done a lot more TLC. It doesn't feel like a rushed job, and it actually works, you know, and does maybe a little bit more functions than just what we've seen in Wave 1 in those Zord skins, because a lot of those are still buggy, kind of clanky and janky, don't really work very well, or they just simply are like sliding around on the ground instead of actually having some, you know, cool little function animation. So I'm really hoping that that's not the case here for Wave 2, because I do feel with them charging $10 for each of these packs, for pack 1 and pack 2, if you bought the first pack, you don't get the second one for free. That's important to note. And I feel like because of that, these packs need to be more ironed out, and they need to offer a little bit more, you know, TLC, if you will, and really not feel rushed, because otherwise people are just going to simply stop buying them. Now, next up, let's talk about another interesting topic, and that is breeding on the official network. It looks like Wildcard is doing some examination, or, you know, maybe making some additional optimization for the breeding system inside of the game. And this is very interesting because I don't know the last time we've seen a major, you know, like mechanic shift or rework, especially when it comes to something core like breeding in the game. But nevertheless, they are basically addressing the lack of these events or these breeding events that have been running literally every single weekend since ASA has dropped, and which for whatever reason the past couple of weekends there has been none, and there has obviously in true Wildcard fashion been no communication as to why these events have been missing and not currently running like they have been in the past. It looks like they're speculating some of these server issues or performance issues that they've been having is related to running these events, and these events causing a severe amount of performance issues every single weekend for players. So again, definitely sounds like a good one, but we're gonna have to wait for more information to really fine-tune and discuss what exactly these changes are and how every player is going to be affected. And now moving on here, let's talk about Estos. You guys know the brand new Greek-inspired map that was actually dropped for free for everybody here in the past by Kodeations, the same developer behind Fjordor, Valguero, Schwafelheim, you name it, right? So they're going to be dropping the official premium version of that map. Guess what, man? February 12th. So we literally have, what, 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks away before that map officially drops, but nevertheless, it's going to be dropping a total of 6 days after the Power Rangers collaboration. So it's going to be a pretty big month here shaping up for February for ARK players, and unfortunately, there has been a lot of concerns related to it being a premium map that you have to pay for separately from the game, and then, but it's still being on the official network when the other stuff was coming for free, and then you've got, you know, the whole idea or the theory that I've seen going around of the map being launched and being a paid premium map, but it also not being fully fleshed out or fully done, and it's actually going to be coming out at, you know, less than 50% complete. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out, you know, and how the players, you know, handle that. For me personally, I'm not too concerned about it. I know Kodeations, he's a very good modder, and he's really, really good at completing the maps that he has done, and so far, I'm very impressed with his work, so I'm very excited to see what he produces here for the premium version of Estos. But hey, that's just my personal opinion on it. You guys let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on the channel for everything ARK Survival Ascended related. And if you guys are still looking for a community to call home and you want to play on a full variety of clustered maps, well, be sure to check out the video you see here on screen as I do a deep dive and break down all the stuff that my cluster and community has to offer and what you guys are missing out on by not checking it out.